Doodle. I decided that for 2023, I'm going to start gaslighting you.
You what?
What?
Did you say you're going to start gaslighting me?
No.
Yeah, you did. You said in
No, I
2023
didn't.
you're going to start gaslighting me.
No, I didn't.
You did? You did? You
No.
didn't?
What are you talking about?
I'm tired.
The term gaslighting has been thrown around quite flippantly on the internet lately. But do you even know how to recognize it? Gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse where the perpetrator manipulates you into doubting your perceptions, memories, and sanity. It's a technique used to gain power and control over someone else. In this video, I'll show you 5 real-life examples of what gaslighting sounds like. These cases will shed light on the tactics used by gaslighters and why their words can be so destabilizing. First up, let's look at what a gaslighting partner can look like.
Hey, it was really messed up when you were yelling at me and calling me names last night. It really hurt my feelings and we need to talk about it.
I hurt your feelings?
Yes, that behavior was super disrespectful.
So you're telling me that I'm responsible for your emotions? Like I made you feel hurt?
It's not that you're responsible for my emotions, but you are responsible for how your actions do impact me. We're not islands.
Okay, well, I take accountability for my anger, and me being angry shouldn't impact you. And if it does, that's on you and that's your trigger, and you need to look at that. But I'm not going to be responsible for your emotions or for you to put that on me.
But you do influence me. I'm not a machine. Your actions impact me. You got to take accountability for that.
No, we need to take accountability for our own emotions and our own triggers. So if you're triggered by my anger, then maybe you should reflect on your own trauma, and we should stop doing this, you guys, because it's super toxic.
Notice how the person uses very conscious words as if to make the other person feel like they are the one who has a problem. This is how the gaslighter projects the issue onto you, labeling you as oversensitive. They make themselves sound as if they take accountability and are more self-aware than you are. Let's look at another example. This one will trigger many of you, so here's a warning. Here's what gaslighting parents sounds like.
I never once laid a hand on Michael.
Dad, that's not true. You just smacked the shit out of me at the dinner
No, I did
table.
not.
No. What? Are you guys fucking kidding me? You're not going to gaslight me on Jeff FM. I remember what happened. Dad, you used to hit me for the dumbest reason.
Show.
Mom, what are you talking about? You were there. You were sitting at the table. You would sit right to the right, and Dad would fucking backhand me at the table.
Never.
Are you serious? DCF used to come to the house. What are you talking? Jeff, you set this up. You said DCF was at the house for Abby one time.
One time.
Yes.
Because Mitch hit her by accident with a hanger.
And
Abby
she
called?
went to school.
No.
She went to school and she said to her teacher, "My finger really hurts." And she goes, "Oh, honey, what happened? My father hit me with a hanger."
She was too young to know.
They called me.
You couldn't say that.
The police came. I went to school. They said, "You can't see her." I said, "Can I see my son?" They said, "You can't see him." The police are in the office. We had to have DCF come. They dropped it really quick.
They're just trying to make me seem like I didn't live my life.
it was
I
like-
feel like I'm in fucking the movie Identity right now, and I don't know which person I am. It's turning me into a schizophrenic.
We don't remember
Dude,
what life you lived.
Notice how both parents directly said no to everything and said it never happened. Parents will deny children's memories even when the child has proof of it happening. Notice how the mother said one time, which actually proves that this in fact has happened. This kind of discussion can be extremely frustrating for the child as it makes you question your whole reality. Now let's look at how gaslighting can look like when it's a so-called friend. This is a more artistic interpretation, but it's extremely powerful. In this example, it's clear that this person trusted a friend with a secret. Now that friend has broken that trust but is blaming the other one for sharing it in the first place. It's your own fault. This is a phrase you may hear often when dealing with gaslighting friends. One of the most important things you can do when dealing with gaslighters is setting boundaries. Let's take a look at what may happen if you take this step.
Hello? Desiree, it's Linda. I'm calling to let you know that your grandparents are going to be in town tomorrow. And considering you haven't come out to see them the last 2 times that they came, I wanted to stress to you how important it is that you make them a priority and be here. Hi, Linda. While I understand how important it is to spend time with family, I unfortunately won't be able to be there. Like I've said the last 2 times that they came into town, I am going to need more than a day's notice in order for me to be there. The reason being, unlike you and Grandma and Grandpa, I have 2 children and a job. I can't drop everything on a moment's notice to be there. Well, I didn't know they were going to be here until today. It's up to you as their granddaughter to prioritize them, because that's what good grandchildren do. Okay, well, regardless of the circumstances, it's still not practical for me to drop everything and be there. I am a single mother with 2 children. They are my priority. I have things on my schedule that I cannot reschedule, so I will not be able to be there. As I've said before, if you want me to be somewhere, I'm going to have at least a week's notice in order for me to be able to accommodate that. Oh, that's fine. I'll just go ahead and tell your grandparents that you won't be here because you don't care about them. Linda, you and I both know that's not what I said. I'll go ahead and reach out to them myself and let them know why I won't be there. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I'm done trying with you.
Notice how the parent tried to guilt trip the woman into feeling as if they were being unreasonable or hadn't done enough in the past. Gaslighters will make you feel like you are being unreasonable, a bad daughter, a bad wife, a bad friend, etc. Everything to take back control over you. Do not fall for this trap. Here is another example of how gaslighters will put the blame on you instead of taking accountability.
I think you take things really sensitively, and that's fine. I just need to not make those jokes with you. No, I don't think I think they're just like rude. But to me, it's a joke. To you, it's rude. So I won't make them to you because you don't take it the way that I'm meaning it, which is as a joke.
In this scenario, the gaslighter is leaving it up to you to interpret what they mean. They may have been rude, but it's not their fault. It's your fault for taking it as being rude. See the pattern here? As you can see, gaslighting takes many covert forms: denial, distortion, manipulation of facts, verbal abuse, and victim blaming. The gaslighter's motive is always to divert from their own behavior and erode your sense of reality. Being able to identify these tactics is crucial to protecting yourself from this dangerous mind game. Don't let anyone make you question your worth or sanity.